How I responded to being sick.
I could not get out of bed, I couldn't cook.
What gave me food poisoning.
You're gonna be up there with the best, man. You have the genetics for it, absolutely.
You look fucking massive, bro, in the car, what the hell?
Welcome back to the channel, this is the Anomaly. I was sick yesterday, I posted on Instagram. Everyone told me get well soon, so thank you. We are back. Now, I'm very dehydrated. I could barely drink yesterday. And I could barely eat as well. So instead of 6 meals yesterday, I ate like 4 meals. 3 of them were my usual. And one of them I ordered some sushi from a good sushi place in Malta. And like, I forgot what it's called, like Edo soup. It's like a soup that you drink, made me feel better. But I ordered the sushi because I could not get out of bed and I couldn't cook. But I still got hungry yesterday, so my appetite was still there, even though I was still sick. But not to like make things worse for myself, I just ordered sushi. I didn't order the raw fish salmon, so I ordered like the chicken stuff. I still have some left. I might eat it now with my first meal because I didn't eat it all. So this is all chicken. And since I'm very flat, I woke up like 98 kilo, I lost a lot of weight. Because essentially I had diarrhea.
Brother,
I think it was maybe food poisoning, I'm not sure. Someone cursed me yesterday. But I got back after rest. So now what I'm gonna do, so I don't waste yesterday's sushi because it's still there. I'm gonna cook my normal meal as usual. My first meal doesn't have carbs. Since I'm flat as it's actually gonna help me to eat the sushi that I ordered yesterday. I'm gonna chug a bunch of water because now it's time to get back into business before they curse me again. Cooking 250 grams of beef. What I usually do is just I freeze my beef or chicken in portions, then I take them out the day before and they defrost, like they defrost. And then I just keep them in my fridge in like a plastic bag so they don't expire quick. So this is my first meal. 2 eggs, 250 beef, like around 120 grams of broccoli, 100 grams pineapple, that helps with digestion for the beef. And first things first, the sushi. I'm hungry.
I'm a bit tighter because I spent the day in bed. Lower back especially. I think I'm not doing legs today because I can barely do a squat from how tight it is. So I'm planning to do 3 sets here. So that was 1 warm-up set. I'll do 3 working sets. Then we'll move to a barbell upright row. Or maybe we'll do a dumbbell upright row, I'll see. Even a cable. I'll see whatever is available because the gym is packed, there's always a motor. I feel smaller. I think I almost died yesterday. Because essentially what happened was, I don't know what I ate, but it gave me food poisoning. Yesterday I couldn't get out of bed. And the night before, I was waking up like every 2 hours just to But now it's better. When you're like that, when you're recovering from food poisoning, you need to avoid foods that can, yeah, that can agitate it. So, for example, I went to the doctor, checked me out, you know, nothing serious, nothing crazy. I just had food poisoning. It's normal. I had a virus. And I asked him, like, can I still eat? Because obviously I'm trying to bodybuild, you know, it's my life. I can't just not eat. That doesn't feel right to me. And he said, you can, just be careful. And he was like, you know, just eat chicken breast and don't eat any fast foods. You know, that's already what I do. I don't really eat any takeout, like any most of the time. So I don't have a problem with that. But you also can't eat foods that are hard to digest. So for example, beef, salmon, anything that's harder to digest than actual chicken breast. Because you're not even supposed to fry foods. Like he suggested boiling my chicken in water just to eat it like with no oil at all, you know, like nothing fried. I still fried my food and I still ate quite a lot yesterday because my appetite was still good. He suggested I only eat chicken breast, avoid carbs, like just keep it very easy on my stomach. So again, that usually means don't eat beef, don't eat salmon, don't eat anything too high in fat. Just eat stuff like chicken breast, which is just protein, lean protein. I noticed yesterday, even though I was sick, I was myself, I still had an appetite. So what that means to me, just because I know my body, if I have an appetite, it means I'm not, like my immune system is not as fucked as I think it is. I was like, okay, I feel like salmon. Like I'm genuinely craving salmon. So I wasn't as sick as I thought. I was just feeling really bad. But I said, like I was still craving stuff. So I stayed on my diet. I ate my salmon. For example, my first meal was salmon, eggs, broccoli, and some fruit. I ate the salmon. I ate the fruit, the broccoli, and then after I finished those, I had the eggs left. But I noticed after I finished the broccoli and I had the eggs left, I was getting a bit nauseous. So then that's when I realized, okay, so I was capable of eating the salmon, the broccoli, and the fruit, but now my body's refusing the eggs. So I'm not gonna force the eggs, you know? Like my body, just me looking at the eggs, I knew I wasn't gonna eat it or enjoy it. So that's when I decided to stop and not push it. So that was my first meal. I just had the usual, I just stopped the eggs. We did 15 reps. I said 12, but I did 15. That's how we do it here. I have 2 more sets. Then we'll do another bicep. And I think, because I have kickbacks as my last exercise, I despise kickbacks. What we're going to do instead of kickbacks, a normal push down. I think we're going to do it here. So this is what we're going to end the workout with. I feel a very good flex on my bicep when I do those, so I prefer them over the kickbacks, and we'll be ready.
Don't you despise arm training though?
Yes.
Yeah?
I always say it at times. It's like the most boring for me, but recently, since I've kind of learned, since I got bigger and I actually have big arms now, it's fun to train. Before, when I was skinny, it always felt pointless. Like I was grabbing dumbbells, I was training, I wasn't really activating my biceps as much. It always felt pointless. You know, when you're skinny, when you're small, everything that you're doing, even though you're training hard, you don't get bigger in a week. So you're training every day, every week. You're not changing much. It feels all pointless. But then after a few months, when you finally get big, you'll realize, like, you'll be like, okay, that actually did something, you know. Workout's done today, shoulders and arms, and we spoke about how I responded to being sick. It lasted a day, but in that day I made sure I didn't make it worse. So if you ever get sick, hopefully you do not, but there's gonna be that one day where you do, because it's impossible to not get sick. It's normal, like don't stress, you're not gonna lose gains, you're not gonna lose muscle. The main thing you need to do is stay calm, rest as much as you can, eat as much as you can without stressing your body even more. So as you guys saw, my tactic was to eat my meals as usual, but when I get that nauseous feeling, like my body is instantly telling me no, that's when I stop. We spoke about it during the workout. Bulk is gonna start soon, so I rarely get sick. I get sick like once in a millennia, so it's good that we got sick before the bulk, because now what this means is, I can't really say for sure, but usually it takes me like months to get sick. So the fact I got sick now for a day, it means I won't get sick this bulk. So this bulk will be full throttle, nothing's gonna interrupt it, hopefully. It's gonna be a while after this video, because we have a bunch unlisted that you guys are still watching. On my Instagram I'm like, I'm gonna start my bulk soon, and then on my YouTube I'm like, we're ending the bulk. So the YouTube is a bit delayed because we film a bunch of videos and we post them slowly, just so we can consistently keep up like 5 videos a week for you. If you guys are enjoying the content, just let me know down below. If you have any ideas on what type of content you want us to make, or just anything in general that you want to see, let us know. We're gonna have like 2 types of videos. One video is where we just work out and talk about the workout and how I feel. Other videos is where we do the car talks and just answer any questions in general, Q&As. So anything else, maybe challenges, you want to see some challenges, just let us know. We're planning on a 10K challenge soon. Don't forget to use code Anomaly if you want to keep supporting my grind. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Bye bye.